fun, with a love fun.
That's it. 5 years. Facility and people.
What about so good living places abroad?
Exactly. Now I just don't think all my colleagues to come up here.
I request everyone to do not occupy the passage. I request everyone, please don't occupy the passage.
Do I see her?
Huh?
Do I see her?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's not.
Yeah, she said you guys are going to study. And the most bullshit. Fine. Maybe somewhere one day, 2 hours in the afternoon you'll get to study.
No, I think you're thinking.
You're going to take care of something. Yeah.
It's not my responsibility.
Ah, but like,
So, it won't be like
what about people like you care about? Like,
and no one I care about. It's like Siddharth thing.
take care of stuff.
Multiple people are there. It doesn't matter. Also, he doesn't get busy. Only how he gets done.
All these plans are real. They're not real. Fake.
Actually, except the grass.
Green guy?
I don't know.
I think so.
My dad's school classmate. He's a professor at chemistry department. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that was you. Hey, I got you.
She will take it.
No, I'll go after this.
Okay.
You don't know, na?
I do.
If you have your phone here, you can put it outside.
There is.
Gambling is the only step one. You don't call your dad. It's like Ask everyone to take their seats once and then stand. Just like this, like stand. Ask everyone to take their seats. Ask them to stand.
We request all the students standing in Bay 2 and Bay 3 to remain to be seated.
Are they moving? Are they moving? They're not distinct.
Good morning to everyone present here. Our esteemed chief guest, our beloved director, respected deans, faculty members, staff, and of course, my fellow students. Welcome to the 62nd Institute Day of NIT-Tiruchirappalli.
Institute Day is a prestigious occasion dedicated to celebrating the hard work and achievements of individuals who have demonstrated exceptional academic excellence and distinction in various fields throughout the academic year.
It serves as a formal recognition of the dedication, perseverance, and outstanding contributions within the academic community. This event honors scholarly accomplishments and acknowledges remarkable efforts beyond academics.
Through awards and recognition, Institute Day reinforces the institution's commitment to fostering excellence and nurturing talent across disciplines. It stands as a collective celebration of determination and success, inspiring the academic community to continue striving for greatness. For today's occasion, Mayukha Mudgala from second year Mechanical Engineering, Arav Divedi from second year Mechanical Engineering, Mayank Motwani from second year Mechanical Engineering, Sneha Kole from third year Production, Gokul Manikandan from second year Electronics and Communication Engineering, and myself, Meenakshi Sharath from second year Electronics and Communication Engineering will be your hosts.
Before we get started with proceedings, we request the audience to rise for Tamil Thai Vaalthu and to remain standing for Vande Mataram. We request the members of Amrita Varshini to approach the dais to continue the proceedings.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே 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 வந்தே मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्नां पुलकितयामिनी फुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Thank you to the members of Amritavarshini. We would now like to call upon stage the President of the Student Council, Mr. Akshat Kedia, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. It is my absolute honor to extend a warm welcome to you on this momentous occasion of Institute Day 2025. I would like to start by welcoming the dignitaries on the stage. I extend my heartfelt welcome to our respected Director Madam, whose dynamic leadership continues to steer our institute to a greater height. Under your guidance, ma'am, we have seen remarkable advancement in academics, research, and institutional growth. We are privileged to have with us today Professor Govindan Rangarajan, an eminent mathematician, esteemed academic leader, and currently the Director of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, whose contribution in nonlinear dynamics, time series analysis, and interdisciplinary research have significantly advanced mathematical research and fostered international academic collaboration. Sir, your presence today is truly an inspiration, and we eagerly look forward to your words of wisdom. A warm welcome to our esteemed deans, registrar, heads of the departments, associate dean, faculty members, staff, and the member of the administration, who have been the driving force behind our students' success, nurturing them with knowledge, value, and support. A special mention to the Student Council member who have worked tirelessly to foster an environment and collaboration of innovation and student welfare. And of course, a warm welcome to our dear fellow students. Also the heartbeat of our institute, whose enthusiasm and curiosity continues to elevate the stature of our institution. I would also like to thank the press and media for their presence. This year, our theme, Educate, Ideate, Innovate, Incubate, Accelerate, beautifully encapsulates the Institute's mission. We are committed to educating young minds, fostering an environment where they can ideate boldly, providing avenues to innovate, creating an ecosystem to incubate ideas, and ultimately enabling them to accelerate towards success and societal impact. Today, as we honor the remarkable achievement of our students and the faculties, we also reaffirm our commitment to academic excellence, research, holistic development. Our institute has always set new benchmarks in academic, research, technology, sports, and cultural endeavors. And this year is no exception. Let us take this moment to celebrate our journey, our milestone, and our collective vision for the future. With that, I once again extend a warm welcome to all and wish you a memorable and inspiring Institute Day 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshat. Up next, we request our esteemed Dean Academic, Dr. S.T. Ramesh, to present the Institute report on academic achievements for the year 2024-25.
Good morning, a warm and sincere welcome. Esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Professor G. Aguila, Director, NIT-Tiruchirappalli, Deans, Registrar, Heads of the Department, Faculty, Alumni, Staff, Students, Press and Media, and distinguished guests. It is my profound pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each one of you on the occasion of Institute Day celebrations at NIT-Tiruchirappalli. Today, we gather to commemorate the significant event and to acknowledge the remarkable contributions of NIT-Tiruchirappalli to academia and research. It is truly gratifying to witness our enduring tradition of excellence, not only being upheld, but also reaching new heights. I extend my sincere appreciation to all stakeholders whose invaluable efforts continue to elevate our institution's teaching learning process to a global standard. I am pleased to report that our institution has incorporated key aspects of national education policy and in adherence to its principle has implemented multiple exit options across various programs to enhance flexibility for students. Additionally, our institution offers courses in the Indian language, especially on Tamil, and has introduced programs in Indian knowledge system. Furthermore, students' admissions are conducted through national level entrance examination, ensured a standardized and inclusive selection process. It is now my pleasure and privilege to present a report on accomplishments and milestones to our institution. 2024 convocation. The convocation for the class of 2024 was held on August 3rd, 2024. We had the honor of welcoming Dr. N. Kalachelvi, Director General of CSIR and Secretary DSIR as the chief guest to deliver the convocation address. During the 20th convocation, degrees were conferred upon 2,173 graduates, marking the highest number in the history of NIT-Tiruchirappalli. The graduating cohort includes 53 BArch, 1,054 BTech, 25 MArch, 523 MTech, 88 MSc, 113 MCA, 87 MBA, 22 MA, 11 MS by research, and 197 doctoral students. Department-wise significant contributions by the faculty and also students. Department of Architecture, emphasizing sustainability and advanced building technologies, the Department of Architecture has made significant contributions to the research and also industry collaboration. The department published 16 journal articles, harnessing 61 citations in Scopus and presented 7 papers in international conferences. Research and industry engagement were further strengthened through a sponsored project worth value of 10 lakhs and consultancy project worth of about 96 lakhs. Additionally, the department actively organized 21 technical events, including workshops, seminars, and the flagship event of ArcCult. Committed to excellence, the department continues to nurture future architects through experiential learning and research-driven design. Department of Chemical Engineering, the department has demonstrated a significant academic and research contributions, publishing around 60 journal articles with a total citation of 5,568 citations. It successfully secured 6 sponsored projects amounting to 1 crore and actively participated in 30 national and also international conferences. Additionally, the department enriched academic literature through 15 book chapters and organized 5 technical workshops. Faculty and students actively engaged in scholarly activities by attending multiple seminars, delivering 28 guest lectures, and received 4 international fellowships. The Department of Chemistry hosted a Diamond Jubilee seminar featuring Dr. Damien, Director of PMMH CNRS France, as a distinguished speaker. The department's faculty demonstrated remarkable research output, publishing 93 journal articles and accumulated almost 15,954 Scopus citations. Faculty members also organized seminars, participated in numerous conferences, and delivered 39 guest lectures. With the successful graduation of 9 PhD scholars and ongoing advancement in research collaborations, the department continues to make significant contributions to both fundamental and applied chemistry. The Department of Civil Engineering successfully organized the 14th Structural Engineering Convention, focusing on resilient structures. Demonstrating excellence in research, the department published 90 research articles, accumulated 3,321 Scopus citations. It secured 6 sponsored projects to the value of 9.8 crores and completed 258 consultancy projects amounting to 2.59 crores. Additionally, the department was granted 2 patents, organized multiple technical events, and delivered 42 guest lectures. With the successful completion of 11 PhD scholars and significant research contributions, the department continues to lead in infrastructure development and advancements in civil engineering. The Department of Computer Application has made significant academic contributions by publishing 54 research articles, 7 book chapters. It also secured a sponsored project worth of 0.21 crores and successfully obtained a patent. The faculty has been actively involved in knowledge dissemination through a delivery of 30 lectures and organization of 4 guest lectures. Department of Computer Science and Engineering has demonstrated significant research contributions by publishing 60 index papers and presenting 9 papers in international conferences, and research impact reflected with 494 Scopus citations. And faculty and students have received prestigious awards including international travel grants and have contributed to technology advancements through consultancy projects and patents. Additionally, the department actively organized various technical events including workshops, guest lectures, certification courses, and flagship technical events Vortex. Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering achieved a QS World University ranking of 500 to 550 band in 2025 subject ranking. Additionally, the BTech program has been accredited by National Board of Accreditation for 6 years, reflecting its commitments to academic excellence. The department has demonstrated a strong research output, published almost 50 journal articles with accumulation of almost 2,872 Scopus citations. It also secured 4 sponsored projects worth of almost 2 crores and consultancy project worth of almost 6 lakhs. Further enhancing its contributions to technological advancements, the department was granted 4 patents, organized multiple workshops, and delivered 40 guest lectures. Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering has demonstrated significant research excellence, published almost 76 research articles, secured 2,564 Scopus citations, completed 6 sponsored projects values of 4.78 crores, as was granted 2 patents. The department also organized 5 workshops, delivered 45 guest lectures, and produced and procured almost 46 new equipments, which is add-on to the academic infrastructure. With the successful completion of almost 14 research scholars and active participation in conferences and also workshops, the department continues to advance research and innovations in electronics and communication engineering. The Department of Energy and Endowment has made significant research contributions, published almost 14 journal articles, and secured 424 citations. Successfully executed 4 sponsored projects amounting to 0.5 crores and provided consultancy services for 92 occasions. Additionally, the department was granted 1 patent and organized Karyashala workshop, further reinforcing its commitment to innovation in sustainable energy and environmental solutions. The Department of Humanities and Social Sciences has demonstrated significant academic and research achievements, published 48 journal articles, and secured 210 Scopus citations. It successfully completed 3 sponsored projects valued 0.86 crores and actively contributed to academic discourse through conferences, workshops, and guest lectures. With a strong emphasis on interdisciplinary research and innovation pedagogy, the department organized a 1-day conclave on integrating humanities into STEM and S&T institutes, suggestions from NEP 2020. Additionally, the department celebrated the successful graduation of 9 research scholars, further strengthening its academic contributions. Department of Instrumentation Control Engineering has made significant research contribution, published 28 research articles, received 1,656 research citations, successfully secured 2 sponsored projects amounting to 0.9 crores and 1 consultancy project's values of 0.2 crores. Notably, the department was awarded a prestigious 1.45 crores grant under DST FIS scheme for the development of Center for Agricultural Robotics. Additionally, the department actively organized 6 technical events, participated in 20 conferences, and facilitated 28 international conferences presentations. Further expanding the academic offerings, the department will introduce a postgraduate diploma in healthcare technology beginning in the academic year 25-26. Department of Management Studies contributes to demonstrate the excellence in education, research, and consultancy. The department has published 38 research articles, secured 2 sponsored projects worth of 11 lakhs, and successfully completed a consultancy valued of 5 lakhs. Additionally, it has organized 2 workshops and procured 13 new equipments items to enhance the academic and also research capabilities. And notable events included an advanced management development program on women's business leadership and the Inocon 2024 panel discussions on sustainable leadership. Department of Mathematics has demonstrated significant academic and research contributions, published 38 research articles, and received 1,329 Scopus citations. It successfully secured a sponsored project value of 0.32 crores, and faculty members further enriched academic discourse by publishing a book chapter and book, organizing a workshop, and actively participated in multiple conferences and also seminars. And they also added 21 new equipment, which has also been added into the department, and celebrated the successful graduation of 8 research scholars. Department of Mechanical Engineering has maintained its position in the QS ranking, securing a ranking band of 501 to 575 for the 7th consecutive year. Additionally, it has also earned NBA accreditation for 5 years, reflecting the commitment to academic excellence. The department has demonstrated significant research contributions, published 50 research articles, accumulated 5,809 Scopus citation. It has also successfully secured 9 sponsored projects amount of 2.87 crores and completed 4 consultancy projects worth of 0.18 crores. Further enhancing its impacts, the department was granted 9 patents, organized 29 workshops and 10 seminars, and delivered 22 guest lectures with 13 PhD scholars and active international collaborations. The department continues to excel in research, innovation, and also industry engagement. Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering has demonstrated significant academic and research excellence, published 19 research articles, secured 2,846 citations. It also successfully obtained 3 sponsored projects worth of 1.08 crores and was granted 2 patents. Additionally, the department actively participated multiple technical events to foster knowledge dissemination and industry engagement. Notably, the UG program received a 6-year accreditation from NBA, underscoring the department's commitment to academic quality and also excellence. And Department of Physics continues to demonstrate excellence in research and education. The department has published 110 journal articles accumulating 4,524 research citations. It has secured 2 sponsored projects totaling 1.3 crores and established new research facilities with the funding options from DRDO, DST, and CSIR. Additionally, the department organized multiple technical events, including guest lectures by eminent scientists, and had the honor of hosting the lectures by Nobel laureate. The department also celebrated the successful graduation of 18 research scholars, further strengthening the contributions to the technical and science advancement. The Department of Production Engineering has demonstrated significant research contribution, published 85 research articles, secured 6,291 citations. The department successfully obtained 2 patents and published 2 additional patents. It has completed multiple sponsored projects totaling 1.79 crores and actively organized technical events through ANR of ACRB workshop on advanced materials, healthcare and defense application. Additionally, the department celebrated the successful graduation of 9 scholars, further strengthening its academic and also research excellence. Department of Training and Placement successfully facilitated students' placement, achieving 80% placement rate despite global economic challenges. In a significant initiative, NIT-Tiruchirappalli hosted the first ever All India NIT's Training and Placement Conclave, bringing together all TNP professors and also heads from 21 NITs to foster collaboration and also best practices. Our flagship cultural festival, Festember, and our ISO certified technical festival, Pragyan, were celebrated with characteristics, vibrancy, and enthusiasm. These events served as a platform for students, artists, and innovators, fostering a dynamic convergence of culture, technology, and talent. Festember 2024 themed Tech-On Odyssey captivated audiences with diverse array of performances and engaged events. The festival Pop Night featured by the soulful melodies of Karthik and the dynamic presence of Agrawal, while the last fireflies enthralled the audience with their electrifying beats. The excitement continued with EDM Night, where DJ Holi kept the high energy, creating the unforgettable experience and also attendees. Pragyan, the annual Techno Management Fest of NIT-Tiruchirappalli, unfolded over 4 dynamic days, centered around the theme of Panotopica Break the Code. The event featured an impressive lineup of guest lectures, thought-provoking discussions, and captivating performance. Distinguished speakers, including Dr. Anbuthambi, Dr. Velmani, and Mr. Anil Swarup, delivered insightful talks, enriching the intellectual experiences. The festival evenings showcased artistic brilliances, highlighted by 2 electrifying pro shows. Mysore Express delivered by high-energy performance, while Antara Mitra captivated the audience with their soulful melodies. Additionally, NITFest commenced with great enthusiasm, and we had the honor of hosting a renowned film director, Mr. Ilan, adding the vibrancy of celebrations. The Student Center for Innovation and Engineering and Technology, SCIENT, a 24/7 innovation laboratory, led several key initiatives, including Transfinity, in-house hackathon designed to foster technological innovation. Additionally, the center organized an open day, a campus-wide outreach event that provided students with a lot of interactive one-day immense experiences showcasing the institute's commitments to experiential learning and also innovation. The NIT-Tiruchirappalli achieved outstanding success of All India Inter-NIT Sports Tournament, securing a top positions across multiple events. I am pleased to report that our education institution emerged victorious in All India Inter-NIT Kabaddi and Badminton tournaments, competing against 25 NITs and IIST Shipur. Additionally, the sport feat marathon witnessed the overwhelming response with over 3,500 populations in the campus participated under the theme Tobacco Free Campus, reinforcing the commitment to health and well-being. Our students also showcased their sporting talents and inter-NIT cricket and also chess tournament held in NIT Silchar, securing an overall third champion. NIT Tiruchirappalli has consistently demonstrated its commitments to women empowerment. In commemoration of International Women's Day, the Women's Cell celebrated a vibrant celebration, highlighting the institutional dedications to fostering an inclusive and supportive environment. Additionally, in collaboration with the Department of Science and Technology SHEET program, NIT Tiruchirappalli conducted a 5-day workshop titled Empowering Women in Business and with Practical Skills, training on Trimodi Cart applications aimed to equip women entrepreneurs with essential business and technological competence. This year, Bharatiya Bhasha Utsav was celebrated under the theme Unity Through Languages, emphasizing the significance of linguistic diversity and cultural harmony. Subramania Bharati Jayanti was commemorated at the part of Bharatiya Bhasha Utsav at NIT Tiruchirappalli, honoring the rich heritage of Indian languages and their unifying power. Additionally, the NIT Tiruchirappalli inaugurated 2-day sensitization program on learning disabilities aimed at fostering awareness and enhancing support for students with learning disabilities, reinforcing the institution's commitment to inclusive education. I extend a sincere congratulations to all faculty members and students receiving medals and awards today in recognition of their outstanding achievements. Your dedication and commitment has been instrumental in upholding NIT Tiruchirappalli's legacy of academic excellence. As we reflect the remarkable achievements of the past year, it is evident that NIT Tiruchirappalli continues to uphold its legacy of academic excellence, research innovation, and holistic development. From securing prestigious rankings and accreditations to groundbreaking research contributions, successful industry collaborations, and vibrant cultural and technical events, our institution has made significant strides across all domains. The dedication of our faculty, students, and staff has been instrumental in these accomplishments, whether in pioneering research, fostering inclusivity, excelling in sports, or championing women empowerment. Our commitment to sustainability, interdisciplinary learning, and global engagement remains unwavering. With the steadfast leadership of our director and the collective efforts of all our stakeholders, I am confident that NIT Tiruchirappalli will continue to set new benchmarks in education, research, and also innovation. Let us move forward with renewed enthusiasm, working together to shape NIT Tiruchirappalli to a globally renowned hub of knowledge, excellence, and transformative impact. Thank you and good luck to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for that insightful report. We would now like to invite our chief guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, the Director of the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and our beloved Director, Dr. G. Aguilar, to unveil the digital version of the Institute Day Report 2025.
We would now like to cordially request our director, Dr. G. Aguila, to address the gathering on this momentous occasion.
Vanakkam. Esteemed Chief Guest Professor Govindan Rangarajan, Director, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, our Registrar Dr. S.A. Sendulkumar, all the deans, head of the departments, faculty, staff, students, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great privilege to welcome you all to our Institute Day 2025 celebrations. As we gather here today, we not only commemorate another year of remarkable achievements, but also celebrate the 61st year of our beloved institution's journey and rich legacy in nurturing young minds and empowering generations to come. This milestone bears witness to our steadfast dedication to excellence in education, pioneering research, and transformative innovation. The academic year 24-25 has been a testament to our ability to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing educational environment. I deeply appreciate everyone whose talent and dedication have played a vital role in our success this academic year. I am proud to share with you some of our key accomplishments and initiatives that have further solidified our position as a leading institution of higher learning. I am particularly proud to highlight a groundbreaking collaboration between NIT-Tiruchirappalli and IISc Bangalore as part of the Ministry of Jal Shakti's initiative for basin management of 6 major rivers in India. Our two institutions have been jointly entrusted with the crucial task of managing the Kaveri Basin, a project that symbolizes the unity of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka in addressing vital water resource challenges. This partnership has already yielded significant results with the inauguration of the Center for Condition Assessment and Management Plan for the Kaveri River Basin at our Department of Civil Engineering in March 2024. This center marks a new chapter in our shared commitment to sustainable water resource management and demonstrates how academic institutions can lead the way in solving complex environmental issues. It is especially fitting that we celebrate this collaboration today in the presence of our esteemed chief guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, whose institution has been our valued partner in this endeavor. Our dedication to academic excellence continues to be recognized nationally and internationally. I am delighted to report that NIT-Tiruchirappalli has maintained its position as the top-ranked NIT in the country. In the NIRF 2024 ranking, we continue to be among the top 10 engineering colleges in the country, securing the 9th position among engineering colleges and 31st position among all higher education institutes in India. Our specific discipline rankings are equally impressive, with our architecture department securing the 8th position and management studies securing the 51st position. The Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu recognized our consistently impressive performance in the NIRF rankings, felicitating our institute at the Conclave for Excellence in Higher Education in Tamil Nadu, held in August 2024. On the global stage, we have made significant strides in the QS World Ranking 2025, moving up to the 701 to 710 band. In the material sciences, our achievements have been particularly noteworthy, with the subject ranking in 401 to 550 range globally. 3 other departments of our institute have also been recognized by the QS subject ranking, with mechanical engineering featuring in the 501-575 range, electrical and electronics engineering featuring in the 501 to 550 range, and computer science and information systems featuring in 751 to 850 range globally. These achievements reflect the collective efforts of our faculty, students, and staff in pushing the boundaries of knowledge and innovation. As we continue to align our educational practices with the National Education Policy 2020, I am pleased to report significant progress in the implementing key initiatives at NIT Trichy. A major milestone this year was the launch of our Integrated Teacher Education Program, ITEP, with approval from the National Council for Teacher Education. We welcomed our first batch of 50 students to the BSc B.Ed program in Mathematics, Physics and Chemistry. This innovative program, inaugurated on October 1st, 2024, represents our commitment to nurturing the next generation of educators. We have also made substantial strides in implementing a flexible curriculum based on NEP 2020 and the National Credit Framework. Our multiple entry and exit options now allow BTech students to exit after 3 years with BSc Engineering degree, while MTech students have a 1-year exit option with an MSc Engineering degree. Furthermore, we have successfully integrated the academic bank of credits with 9,809 students now holding ABC IDs. The system, along with the implementation of UPPER, has significantly enhanced student mobility and streamlined credit transfer process. These initiatives not only provide our students with greater flexibility in their academic journey, but also align us more closely with the vision of NEP 2020 for a more adaptive and inclusive education system. Our student strength continues to grow, reflecting the trust placed in our institution. We currently have a total of 7,199 students across various programs. At the 20th convocation held last year, we graduated a total of 2,173 students, the highest number of annual graduates in the history of NIT-Tiruchirappalli. This diverse student body enriches our campus life and fosters a vibrant learning environment. Research remains at the heart of our institution's mission. Our research output has remained consistently high in quantity and quality. In the calendar year 2024, we published 1,361 research papers with 75.78% publications in Q1 and Q2 journals and a citation count of 44,667. This represents a significant improvement from previous years and demonstrates our faculty's commitments to producing high-impact research. Furthermore, we published 18 patents and were granted 23 patents in 2024. We have also made remarkable progress in sponsored projects and consultancy. Our institute has secured sponsored projects worth 17.29 crores and consultancy projects amounting to 5.21 crores. These figures not only represent substantial financial resources for research, but also highlight the trust industry and government agencies place in our expertise. The Institute's commitment to knowledge dissemination and skill enhancements was evident through the organization of 49 workshops and training programs in the past academic year, sponsored by prestigious bodies such as SERB, NRIDA, GYAN, BIS, DST, ATAL, and SPARK, along with self-support initiatives showcasing our dedication to continuous learning and professional development. I am also delighted to announce that NIT-Tiruchirappalli will be spearheading a research project under the Partnership for Accelerated Innovation and Research, that's a PAD program, as the hub institution. We have presented a proposal titled Transforming Waste into Hydrogen Energy and Building Climate Resilient Cities Through Sustainable Practices, with a proposed budget of 100 crores to be carried out in collaboration with the Spoke Institutes, Madurai Kamaraj University, Punjabi University, and Pondicherry Technological University. This initiative exemplifies our commitment to addressing pressing environmental challenges through collaborative, innovative research. In February 2025, we launched the NITT Research and Innovation Hub, an ecosystem to promote innovation, research, and entrepreneurship, to provide a formal platform for alumni student mentorship, to promote a startup ecosystem and grow industry-led projects. The NITT RIH comprises 5 verticals: educate, ideate, innovate, incubate, and accelerate, integrating existing facilities and proposing new infrastructure to support our innovation ecosystem. We continue to strengthen our ties with industry partners through several new MOUs. Some of our notable collaborations include those with Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, National Changchun University, Taiwan, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, and the Telecommunication Consultants India Limited. We have also partnered with the Indian Institute of Science and the Power Grid Corporation of Science Limited for a 3-year project. Furthermore, A tripartite collaboration between IIT DM Kanchipuram, IIM Trichy, and our institution has been formed under the Ministry of Education's Capacity Building on Design and Entrepreneurship Program. This initiative, funded with nearly 1 crore, aims to enhance faculty and HEI capabilities in innovation, design thinking, and entrepreneurship, fostering a creative transformation in education by promoting design-oriented and entrepreneurial mindsets. These partnerships reflect our commitment to fostering industry-academia collaboration and enhancing our students' exposure to real-world challenges and opportunities. We are continuously improving our campus infrastructure to provide the best possible facilities for our students and faculty. The new annex buildings for various departments, including production engineering, mechanical engineering, metallurgical and materials engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, instrumentation and control engineering, and civil engineering, are nearing completion. These facilities will significantly enhance our research and teaching capabilities. I am also pleased to announce that we recently inaugurated a new football turf with G2 grass, providing our students with world-class sports facilities. This addition to our campus not only promotes physical fitness, but also encourages teamwork and sportsmanship among our students. Our students continue to excel in various fields. Ms. Vaishnavi Maheshwari, a third-year BTech student from the Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, has been awarded the prestigious Palantir Global Future Scholarship of $7,000. This achievement reflects the caliber of our students and their potential to make significant contributions to their fields. Our students have also shown exceptional performance in sports. NIT-Tiruchirappalli emerged victorious in all 4 divisions: Kabaddi men and women, Badminton men and women, at the All India Inter-NIT tournament held in January 2025. Our girls volleyball team secured the first place in NIFTEM Tanjavur Intercollegiate tournament held in December 2024. This success demonstrates the all-round development we strive to provide our students. In the competitive sporting events held as part of SportFeed 2024, the Department of Production Engineering emerged as the overall winner, with the Department of Mechanical Engineering taking the runner-up position. The Departments of Electronics and Communication Engineering and Civil Engineering shared the second runner-up spot. The vibrancy of our campus life is evident in the numerous events organized by our students. The 50th edition of Festember, our cultural festival, was a grand success with the theme Deccan Odyssey, attracting over 10,000 participants. Pragyan, our techno-managerial festival, continued its tradition of social impact through initiatives like Bag of Delight, benefiting over 500 government school students. The 32nd edition of NIT Fest, our annual interdepartmental cultural extravaganza, took place last week, featuring over 80 events and showcasing the talents of our vibrant student community across various artistic and cultural domains. The alumni of NIT-Tiruchirappalli continue to be a source of immense pride and support for the institution. The Distinguished Alumni Awards for 2024 recognized 12 outstanding alumni for their achievements in various fields. The Global Alumni Meet in January 2025 saw over 1,300 alumni participating, featuring distinguished guests such as Thiru N. Chandrasekharan, Chairperson of the Tata Group, Dr. Panivel Tyagarajan, Minister for IT and Digital Services, Tamil Nadu, and Gopi, Chief Business Strategist for AI at Google, Dr. Veera Muthuvel. Additionally, the Diamond Jubilee Friendship Reunion marked the 60th anniversary of the first batch enrollment, bringing together alumni from 1964. The contributions of our alumni, both in terms of expertise and financial support, have been instrumental in the growth of NIT-Tiruchirappalli. I am thrilled to announce a development that will further enhance our ability to garner support for our institution. NIT-Tiruchirappalli has received a certificate of exemption from income tax authorities under Section 80G. This certification means that donors are now eligible for 100% tax exemption on their contributions to our institute. Furthermore, this certificate enables us to receive funds under corporate social responsibility activities from corporates and industries. This new status recognizes our commitment to excellence and also provides an excellent opportunity for alumni, corporate partners, and well-wishers to make a lasting impact on our institution with significant tax benefits. Thank you for supporting NIT-Tiruchirappalli's mission of nurturing talent and driving innovation. Before I conclude, I would like to spotlight few more achievements. The Skill Hub Center at NIT-Tiruchirappalli, established under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana 4.0 scheme, has successfully trained 430 students in various skill-based courses such as Junior Software Developer, VLSI Design Engineer, Office Assistant, and Security Guard over the past 2 academic years. The center celebrated the graduation of 230 students in June 2024 and has been instrumental in empowering rural communities, promoting gender inclusivity, and fostering a more equitable society by providing industry-relevant skill training to youth from Tiruchirappalli and nearby districts. Our faculty and researchers have achieved remarkable success at recent national events. At Inventive 2025, the R&D fair held recently at IIT Madras, our institute was recognized for its cutting-edge research with 5 innovative exhibits shortlisted for presentation. These projects reflect our commitment to advancing technology, fostering sustainable solutions, and addressing real-world challenges. Our participation in Inventive 2025 underscores the strength of our research ecosystem and provides a platform for collaboration, knowledge exchange, and potential technology transfer. Additionally, Mr. Saravanan Gurusamy, a PhD scholar from Civil Engineering, received the Best Poster Award at the PMRF Symposium 2025 at IIT Hyderabad for his work on environmental and economic assessment of landfill mining. Researchers from CSE Department NIT Tiruchirappalli have developed an innovative educational gaming app called Bully-In to combat cyberbullying among school students. Funded by the DST ANRF under the Startup Research Grant Scheme, the app aims to empower students in the fight against online harassment. With plans for broader implementation, Bully-In represents a significant step forward in using technology to create safer digital environments for young people. Furthermore, as a member of the Town Official Language Implementation Committee, Tiruchirappalli, under the Department of Official Language, Ministry of Home Affairs GOI, NIT Tiruchirappalli was recognized for its commitment and excellence in official language implementation. Our institute was honored with the Rajbhasha Ratna title and awarded the Rajbhasha Shield 2024. As we celebrate our accomplishments today, let us also look forward with ambition and determination to the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. We stand at the cusp of a new era in higher education, one that demands innovation, adaptability, and a commitment to excellence. I am confident that with our collective efforts, NIT Tiruchirappalli will continue to rise to these challenges, setting new benchmarks in education, research, and societal impact. At this juncture, my heartfelt appreciation to the Dean Academic Dr. S.T. Ramesh, Dean Faculty Welfare Dr. N. Kumaresan, Dean Student Welfare Dr. Karvembu, Dean RNC Dr. Sankarnarayanan, Dean PND Dr. Bhaskar, Dean ID Dr. Uma, and their entire team, Chief Warden Dr. Thirumaran and his entire team, then Registrar in Charge Dr. N. Thamarai Chelvan and Registrar Dr. S.A. Sendilkumar and his team, and all the head of the departments including CSG, Training and Placement Professor Bhaktavachalam and his team, and all the staff members, and each and everyone who is contributing tirelessly to the development of this institute. Once again, I express my heartfelt gratitude to all the faculty members, staff, students, and alumni for their unwavering support and dedication. Let us make the coming year even more successful and rewarding. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Director Ma'am. Your wise words were well and truly inspiring.
We would once again like to thank Mr. Govindan for his presence. Professor Govindan Rangarajan obtained an integrated MSc Honours degree from the Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani, and a PhD from the University of Maryland, College Park, USA. He then worked at the Lawrence Berkeley Lab, University of California, Berkeley, before returning to India in 1992. He has been a faculty member of the Department of Mathematics, Indian Institute of Science since 1992.
He is currently the director of IISc. Professor Rangarajan's research interests include nonlinear dynamics and chaos and time series analysis. He is a fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences and the National Academy of Sciences, India. He was awarded a J.C. Bose National Fellowship. He was awarded the Knight of the Order of Academic Palms by the Government of France and the Distinguished Alumnus Award by BITS Pilani. He was also a Homi Bhabha Fellow.
We would now like to invite the director, Dr. G. Agila ma'am, to felicitate the chief guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, the director of IISc Bangalore, with a memento.
We now call upon stage our chief guest, Professor Govindan Rangarajan, the director of IISc Bangalore, to deliver the Institute Day address.
Director, NIT Trichy, Dean, academics, other dignitaries on and off the stage, and faculty and students. It's a pleasure to be here. I must say, many years ago, I got admission in REC Trichy, but I could not join at that time. I'm happy to be here now amidst all of you. So it's wonderful to see all the achievements that have been made. I think congratulations to the director and all the faculty and students for these wonderful achievements. And I also was shown all the exhibits there by the students. Each one was fascinating. I learned a lot from them. This shows how vibrant the student community here is. And I'm sure all of you will do very well in the future, given your drive and enthusiasm. So now let me very briefly talk about something which is very topical, which is something on artificial intelligence. I'll be quite brief in my remarks about the promise and perils of artificial intelligence. We all know about artificial intelligence, especially after ChatGPT became very popular in 2022, November to be more precise. But artificial intelligence had a long history even before that. The initial ones were all rule-based expert systems where they tried to teach the systems various rules of the game. How to be a doctor, how to be a lawyer, all the rules, all the laws and all that. But that never went very far. But with the advent of neural networks, there was a lot of progress in artificial intelligence, and especially recently with the rise of generative large language models, there has been an exponential increase in the applications of artificial intelligence to various subjects. So there's always, a hype about artificial intelligence, but typically what one says is that, in the near term, probably what is being promised is too much. I mean, it will never live up to that reality, but in the long term, probably, you'll achieve much more than what is being promised now. And especially there's a lot of talk, some of you might have heard about artificial general intelligence, whether artificial intelligence will at some point in the future overtake the humans as far as the intelligence is concerned. There are arguments, pros and cons. Some people say we'll achieve artificial general intelligence in a year. or 2 years, and there are others who say we will never reach the state of artificial general intelligence. So there are arguments on both sides. Those who feel that we will never achieve AGI say that it took millions of years of human evolution for us to reach the state where the brain is so evolved that it can do all these computation at a very energy efficient way, because our brain consumes only 20 watts of power. Whereas, the supercomputers, the NVIDIA GPUs that have to run the AI algorithms now require a nuclear power plant just to power one data center. In fact, Microsoft is reopening the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant just to power a data center. So you can see the contrast between the human brain and the artificial intelligence systems that we have in terms of the power requirement. So that is one argument which says that one cannot beat nature. That is, with its millions of years of evolution, we have really developed fault-tolerant, energy-efficient systems, and it will be very difficult for the human beings in a few years or a few decades where artificial intelligence has become promising to really come up to that level. But on the other hand, what the others say, those who are optimists about artificial intelligence progress, they say that that's not exactly true. Now, this is not just artificial intelligence evolving by itself at a natural scale. You have all these software programmers who are really improving the artificial intelligence every few days, okay? So the rate of evolution is not measured in years, but it's measured in days maybe. So every few days, the artificial intelligence, a new generation comes in, so to speak, if you talk in terms of human beings and other animals. So we have, in fact, already undergone the equivalent of millions of years of evolution in biological terms because of this fast turnaround in software programming and so on. So this is something which, can be made both ways. And also, it's important to note that artificial intelligence, the machine intelligence, can be quite different from human intelligence. You should not benchmark artificial intelligence using human intelligence benchmarks. It may be very different. It can work in very different ways because, as you know, these large language models are trained on trillions of parameters. And so you have a trillion dimensional space in which you are working in, and how patterns are formed, structures are formed in such spaces, nobody knows. And so it's very difficult to decipher how these things work. So therefore, one should not compare, one should have a different yardstick for comparing these artificial intelligence. And further, another interesting thing which one observes is that what is easy for human beings are very hard for robots and artificial intelligence systems, and what is difficult for human beings are quite easy for these artificial intelligence systems. Let me give an example. For a robot to do some of the mechanical tasks like driving a car, which any adult can learn with 20 hours of practice. With these self-driving cars, you have seen decades of efforts which are still not yet yielded the full results. Or being a plumber. So that again is very difficult for a robot to do. It's very easy for a human being to do. In fact, you don't even need a degree to become a plumber or a carpenter. But these skills, mechanical skills, are very difficult for a robot to do. On the other hand, to play chess, what was once thought as the pinnacle of human intelligence, that is very easy for artificial intelligence systems to do. In fact, it has been many years since human beings are anywhere comparable to artificial intelligence systems. So therefore, any day a computer can beat a human being in chess. So all the competition these days, the competition between chess between computers and human beings ended with the days of Kasparov. When the IBM computer beat Kasparov in the chess championships. After that, human beings can at no point compete with the computers for bettering them in chess. So now all the competitions are among human beings. So in such cases, or you saw the Go, the Go is another very complicated strategy game. And there again, the computer artificial intelligence system using reinforcement learning beat out the world's champion. Okay, so in each of these which we thought were difficult, for human beings, very difficult to master, those things have been bettered by artificial intelligence systems. But why, if you go back to this other example, why are robots unable to do very well, like what even a child can do, So after a few months, if your child sees, say, this water bottle and there's no supporting hand, it automatically realizes that the bottle will fall, okay, if there's nothing supporting this water bottle. But a robot cannot realize that. Why is that? Because if you look at the amount of data that is being consumed by the child, by the 4th year, the amount of visual data a human child is absorbing is equivalent to terabytes of data. Okay, to generate that amount of data, you need, for a large language model, you needed the entire corpus of human knowledge, all the written literature, all the images, and so on. So the human being is really absorbing an enormous amount of knowledge right from childhood. And this is something which, the artificial intelligence systems, especially in robotics, are to emulate to be able to come up to the level of human beings. And there are other areas which you may think that maybe the human beings will do better. For example, look at empathy. How do we gain empathy as a human being? That is through shared experiences of grief. You see your friend lose a loved one and you feel the grief that your friend feels and you empathize with that friend, you commiserate that friend on the loss and so on. So that shared experience of grief is what leads to this feeling of empathy. But then when they tested artificial intelligence systems, they were asked to send, artificial intelligence AI systems were trained to send messages to bereaved people in hospital settings. And the patients rated the AI systems as more empathetic than human doctors, So you see that even things which we think intrinsically as human experiences, AI seems to be doing better. Why is that? It's because, it could be because that the data it's trained on obviously has a lot of passages where empathy is being conveyed. So that's somehow being captured by the AI systems and is able to mimic such feelings also. So it's very difficult to see where, human beings do well and where AI systems do well. And we'll have to see where the whole field takes us as we go along. If you look at the pros of AI systems, we have already seen many advantages of AI systems, the promise of AI systems. For example, you have AlphaFold program, which is able to predict protein structure. Some protein structure which took a PhD student a whole PhD to decipher. Now the AlphaFold system can generate all the structures of all known proteins in a matter of minutes. So that is something which has been a tremendous advance caused by AI systems. And as you know, last year the inventor of AlphaFold from Google DeepMind was awarded the Nobel Prize. Okay. And the other Nobel Prize in chemistry also went to, chemistry, the other Nobel Prize in physics also went to AI people, so who created the neural systems. So the joke is we always worry, that AI is going to take away my job. Especially students are worried these days that AI is going to take away my job. The joke in the scientific circles is AI is even taking away Nobel Prizes, leave alone jobs. So therefore it is something where, you can see a lot of promise in AI, promise of AI in various areas. Healthcare is yet another area. For example, it's able to analyze X-ray images, CT scan images very well. and is able to really do a great job in identifying small anomalies which a radiologist may miss. That is one other area. Or the other area where it can be a big assistance to human beings is as a personal assistant. So these days the buzz is on AI agents, agentic AI as they call it, where there's an agent where you give a top level job, say book a ticket to Chennai, and it then goes ahead and does the entire thing without any further instructions. So these are things where there can be a lot of progress. And another place where I would like to highlight where it can make a big impact is research. Since there are a lot of faculty and students doing research in NIT, Trichy. So there are now several tools which can help you with research. There is something called the deep research, which OpenAI platforms can do. There are other similar platforms from Google and other companies. So this can really do, for example, deep research can be used by students to do the literature survey. It can really analyze a large amount of literature and give you a very good summary of what is there out there, so that you can know what is already done and what is the new thing you have to do. But even for doing something new, a program called Co-Scientist has been evolved, where you can even generate hypotheses for students and faculty to test. So this is again something where AI is becoming very useful for research. You also now have automated labs where hypotheses are generated for new drugs by the AI system, and the actual testing of those drugs are carried out by a robot controlled lab. So there's no human being in the loop at all. Okay, you have the AI generating hypotheses for drug treatments, and then you have the robotic labs doing the analysis to test those treatments. And these things can do these analysis quite fast and compared to students, and therefore, and they also, of course, as you know, they don't need to sleep, so they can just keep on working 24/7, So that is something which is also very, there are all these advances which are taking place, and therefore it's important for all institutions to equip their students with AI tools, not just in computer science, but also in all areas of engineering. For example, if you look at chip design, okay, the chip design, the possibilities of placing chips, or all the components in a chip is far greater than anything a human being can handle. But AI systems, in fact, companies like Cadence, Intel, etc., they're using AI systems to do chip design. So it's not just low-level coding jobs which will go away. It is also high-level jobs like chip design which are under threat, by AI. So that's something which it's very important to realize. Materials engineering, For example, there is Lila Sciences, which is using AI to generate new materials. And what they did was, using AI, they were able to generate a new material which is able to catalyze the process of green hydrogen formation. Looking at that, a Caltech professor who is really an expert in this area said, this is something amazing. What is taking me years on end, this AI system is able to do in a few months. So he quit his job in Caltech and joined this company so that he can make use of these advances. So similarly, a Harvard professor again quit the job as professor and joined Lila Sciences so that to make use of the drug discovery process that the company is developing. So you have, therefore, a lot of possibilities of using AI. So we should think whether AGI comes or not, whether artificial general intelligence comes or not, we should be cognizant of the fact that AI is a very important tool for all of us. It is not just for writing stories or writing love letters and so on in good English. It's also for carrying out research, So it's something which should be used, therefore, by all students, by all faculty, as a very invaluable tool to go forward. Of course, there are also bad impacts of AI. As you know, you have hallucinations. AI systems can make up facts which are not true at all. So what the philosophy one has to do is a modification of the phrase Ronald Reagan, the US president, made famous. He was paraphrasing a Russian proverb, trust but verify, in the context of nuclear weapons. In the context of AI, probably it should be modified as use but verify. So every time you should use it, but you should verify also that it is giving correct results. But hallucination is not completely bad. In fact, several studies by researchers have shown that by having some level of hallucination, the creativity, the things like hypothesis generation, new ideas being generated, increase in LLMs, large language models, by having more hallucinations. Of course, other bad impact everybody talks about is on jobs, and especially students are worried about that, whether especially the coding jobs will go away. Yes, I think the low-level coding jobs will all go away. In fact, Sundar Pichai has said 30% of the code in Google is now being written by AI. And Salesforce, CEO said they're not going to hire any software engineers this year, the entire of 2025, because AI systems are so good that they feel that they don't need any more software engineers for the entire Salesforce team. So there are these concerns. So how should students tackle that? By focusing on creativity, by focusing on interdisciplinary work, by focusing on soft skills. So these are going to become important as we go along, and not just hard coding skills, because those coding skills may be taken over, by all these languages. In fact, if you have seen Google 2.5 Pro experimental, which was released 2 days ago, it can do an amazing job at coding. So it can handle very tough jobs, and not just coding. Faculty may be worried that using these models, all assignments can be done by these large language models, which is true. In fact, a Fields medalist he was talking to me, and he told me Fields medalist medal, as you know, is the Nobel Prize for mathematics. So he was telling me that OpenAI's O3 model, which he got early access to, was able to solve all the math graduate level assignment problems. So you no longer, maybe in one or 2 years, not even a few years, 1 or 2 years, faculty will not be able to give take-home assignments to students, because they can use AI to solve all the problems and solve it correctly. So maybe we'll have to go back to the system of Viva, say, direct, proctored personal exams, quizzes, and things like that to measure how students are doing. So these are some things which are, maybe considered as bad, maybe by faculty. Of course, students will welcome all this. But there are also other bad consequences like deepfake photos and videos. So you have, in fact, you can just by a few seconds of voice, as some of you may have heard, you can accurately reproduce the voice of any person. So therefore, now there is this whole scam of ransoms being asked from parents by deepfaking the voice of the child, either a daughter or son. And then, so there's a phone call from what they think, because the voice is identical, from the son or daughter saying that I have been kidnapped and, so much ransom needs to be paid. Or they say I've been in an accident and the police is asking me for so much money to release me from custody. And the parents panic because the voice is exactly like that of their child. Okay. So what do you do? I mean, one way now people, I think this is not a hypothetical concept, but something real. All families should do is they have a password, that is among the family members. So if somebody is in distress, unless the other person says the password during the conversation, you know that this is not your real son or daughter. This is some artificial intelligence doing. So you should have a password between some passphrase, it could just say Trichy. Trichy could be your passphrase. Unless the person says Trichy or Srirangam or whatever, then you know that that is a deep fake trying to scam you. But there is a very important consequence of these deep fake audios, videos, etc. It is in a way a sad consequence because it attacks one of the core concepts that we have, that is a concept of truth, okay? Because what we have always trusted, earlier we only trusted what we saw with our own eyes. And then came the internet, the media and all that. And then we had trusted media sources where we could trust what was written in the newspaper, So, but then now you have so much deep fake videos and audios that your concept of truth is withering away. You no longer can believe what you see. And that is in a way sad because technology, when it first started, it made our whole world together. We could connect with anybody in the world. We could look at images from across the world. We could hear news from across the world. So our whole world became our neighborhood, so to speak. But now, if the whole concept of what you see on the internet, you cannot believe anything you see on the internet, then the only thing you are going to believe is what you see with your own eyes. Okay? So in some sense, we are regressing back to the age where we only believe what we see with our own eyes. And that is in a way sad because our neighborhood therefore is shrinking. Our whole world had become the neighborhood with internet. But now with these deep fake audios and videos, unfortunately our neighborhood may be shrinking back to something which we can see with our own eyes and only those we can believe. So I think that is something which is unfortunate. And also human relationships are taking a beating because now so many people are conversing with these chatbots as if they are real people. In fact, there are so many cases of people falling in love with the AI partner, even though they know very well that it is an AI system, but they fall in love with the system because the AI systems are tailored to pamper your egos. So they feel, okay, why do I have to listen to my husband or wife who's always complaining and so on? Here I have a partner, a perfect partner, who will not oppose anything I say, will always obey me. Why should I deal with the complexities of life? I have a simple solution. I can live in this world, artificial world, where I am happy, So you have these artificial relationships which are created, which are not good for human beings. So especially for students, because you are in a generation, at least we are in a generation where we have experienced real human relationships and so on. You are in a generation where most of your relationships is using Facebook, Instagram and all that. So I think you should be very, conscious of the fact that you also need to cultivate real human relationships with other human beings. You should not be just cooped up in your hostel room, only communicating with others through social media, but should also get out and interact with students and be together with them. So because these are very strong bonds which are formed in your student days. So I think that is something which you should cherish and cultivate. So that would be my closing message for you, especially the students, that in this day of artificial intelligence, please cherish human relationships, please cherish your friends and family, because AI is not going to come to your help when you are in trouble. It's only family and friends who are going to help you when you are in trouble. Thank you.
Thank you for the address, sir. Those are some very kind and uplifting words.
The felicitation of rank holders on Institute Day is a moment of pride and recognition for academic excellence at NITs. This ceremony honors students who have demonstrated outstanding performance in their respective programs, acknowledging their hard work, dedication, and perseverance. The director, along with distinguished guests and faculty members, present medals, certificates, and awards to the top-ranking students, celebrating their achievements.
This recognition not only motivates the awardees, but also inspires their peers to strive for academic excellence. The felicitation ceremony serves as a testament to the Institute's commitment to nurturing talent and fostering a culture of learning and innovation.
It is now time to call upon our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Govindan, our respected Director, Dr. G. Aguila Ma'am, and our Dean of Academic, Dr. S.T. Ramesh, to award the academic achievers for this year with medals.
We would now like to request the HOD of the Architecture Department to felicitate the achievers and join us on stage. We now request the first rankers of B-Arc and M-Arc in the specializations of energy efficient and sustainable architecture to come up on stage and receive their medals. We request you to stay on the stage for a picture. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Architecture Department on stage.
Thank the HOD. And then you continue.
Thank you to the HOD of the Architecture Department for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of Chemical Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Chemical Engineering and MTech in specializations of Chemical Engineering and Process Control and Instrumentation to come up on stage and receive their medals.
फोटोग्राफ वाला बोल दे बोल दे
We request you to stay on stage for pictures. We would now like to call upon the second and the third rankers of the Chemical Engineering Department. We would like to thank the HOD of Chemical Engineering for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Chemistry Department to facilitate the achievers. We now request the first ranker of MSc in Chemistry to come upon stage to receive the medal. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers in MSc Chemistry. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of Civil Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Civil Engineering and MTech in the specializations of Transportation Engineering and Management, Structural Engineering, Environmental Engineering, Construction Technology and Management, and Geotechnical Engineering to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Civil Department. We'd like to thank the HOD of Civil Engineering Department for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Computer Applications Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of MCA, MSc in Computer Applications, and MTech in the specializations of Computer Applications, Computer Science, and Data Analytics to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and the third rankers of the Computer Applications Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Computer Science and Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Computer Science and Engineering and MTech in the specializations of Computer Science and Engineering to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Computer Science and Engineering Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering and MTech in the specializations of Power Systems and Power Electronics to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and the third rankers of the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in ECE and MTech in the specializations of Communication Systems and the VLSI system to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Electronics and Communications Engineering Department. Thank you for joining us, sir.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Energy and Environment Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first ranker of MTech in the specializations of Energy Engineering to come up on stage to receive their medal. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Energy and Environment Engineering Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call upon the HOD of the Humanities and Social Sciences Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of Ranker MA in English to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and the third rankers of the Humanities and Social Sciences Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Instrumentation and Control Engineering and MTech in the specializations of Communication Systems and VLSI System, Industrial Automation to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call upon the HOD of the Department of Management Studies to facilitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of MBA in Management Studies to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and the third rankers of the Department of Management Studies. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Mathematics Department to felicitate the achievers. We request the first rankers of UG and PG in the specializations of mathematics to come up on stage to receive their medals. We would now like to call upon stage the second and third rankers of the Mathematics Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Mechanical Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Mechanical Engineering and MTech in specializations of Industrial Safety Engineering and Thermal Power Engineering to come up on stage and receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and the third rankers of the Mechanical Engineering Department.
We would now like to invite the HOD of the Metallurgical and Materials Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Metallurgical and Materials Engineering and MTech in the specializations of Welding Engineering, Materials Science Engineering, and Industrial Metallurgy to come up on stage and receive their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Metallurgical and Materials Engineering Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call the HOD of the Physics Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of MSc in Physics and MTech in the specialization of Physics and Non-Destructive Testing to come up on stage and collect their medals. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the physics department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to invite the HOD of the Production Engineering Department to felicitate the achievers. We now request the first rankers of BTech in Production Engineering and MTech in the specialization of Manufacturing, Industrial Engineering and Management to join us on stage. We would now like to call upon the second and third rankers of the Production Engineering Department. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage.
We would now like to call upon the stage the first year coordinator to felicitate the academic achievers of BTech first year. We would now like to invite on stage the rankers of BTech first year.
Second and third वापस से बोलना पड़ेगा. Second and third वापस से बोलना पड़ेगा. We would now like to invite the second and third rankers of BTech first year. Okay, good. Once he is done.
We would now like to call the second and third rankers of BTech first year.
ठीक है ना बीच में. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. We will now be proceeding towards the Endowment Awards. Endowment Awards presented on the Institute Day serve as a prestigious recognition of excellence in academics, research, leadership, and overall contribution to the Institute. These awards, instituted by alumni, philanthropists, parents, industry partners, and others, aim to encourage and support outstanding students. They often include monetary rewards, certificates, and trophies, acknowledging exceptional achievements in various fields.
The awards not only honor the recipients but also reinforce the values of dedication, perseverance, and innovation within the academic community. By celebrating such accomplishments, the Endowment Awards inspire students to continue striving for excellence, contributing to the Institute's legacy of academic and research brilliance.
We would now like to call upon stage the Endowment awardees. We request the winners to proceed to the dais with their certificates for a photograph to honor their achievements.
Shri Karche Endowment Award for the Best Project in the Department of Architecture goes to Indukuri Yashwant Shri Aditya Verma from the Department of Architecture.
Mr. Oisik Ardak Endowment Award for the Best Creative Designer in the Department of Architecture goes to Ovia S.
Next up is the Joseph Martin Fernando Trophy for Excellence in Study and Documentation of Vernacular Architecture. This goes to Ananya Sajan, Deeptika K, Kavya Samli M, Lalit Kishore RD, Samyukta RD, Vishnupriya S.
The Dr. Josephine Frank Memorial Scholarship for Graphic Design of the current third year in the Department of Architecture. The awardees are Samyukta S.K., M. Eril Ovia, Nitya Shri Jayaprakash.
All right. Dr. S.H. Ibrahim Memorial Award for Best Student in the Field of Mass Transfer in B.Tech Chemical Engineering goes to Nanta Balan M.
Dr. S.H. Ibrahim Memorial Award for the Best Outgoing Student in B.Tech Chemical Engineering goes to Pritika Roy. Srimati G.S. Rajalakshmi Memorial Award presented to the first 3 rank holders up to the 7th semester in Chemical Engineering. We request Pritika to stay on stage and she will be joined by Sujal K.S. and Vinuta Reddy P.
Shri Ramanujam and Srimati Sundari Ramanujam Memorial Award for the first rank holder in English in B.Tech goes to Jaswin Josen, Swapnil Singh and Varun Chandar from the Chemical Engineering Department.
The Dr. M. Shanmugam Award for the first rank holder up to the 7th semester in Civil Engineering. The awardee is Anjit Kumar.
Shri Janardhana Iyengar Memorial Award for the Best Academic Performance in the just concluded academic year goes to Sneha and Reggie from Computer Science and Engineering Department.
Professor S. Muthukarappan Endowment Award for the second rank holder in Electrical and Electronics Engineering up to the 7th semester goes to R. Krishna. Srimati Sitama Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to the 7th semester in Electronics and Communication Engineering goes to Jay Shri M. She has also received the Srimati Vijay Lakshmi Kannan Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to the 7th semester in B.Tech Electronics and Communication Engineering, followed by the Srimati Neela Balasubramanian Award for the best outgoing student in Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Dr. A. L. Abdus Sattar Memorial Award for Outstanding Student in Third Year, Electronics and Communication Engineering goes to Jay Sibyl Tiara.
The Shri Avinash Memorial Award for the Best Outgoing Male Student for Instrumentation and Control Engineering goes to S. Kamalesh.
Shri Avinash Memorial Award for the Best Outgoing Female Student of Instrumentation and Control Engineering goes to Mahika Arun Kumar.
The Professor Ibrahim and Dr. Sitaraman Award for the Best Outgoing Student of Department of Management Studies goes to Deepa Lakshmi M. She will also be receiving the Professor Tirumalayarasan Award for the topper in HR and OB subjects in Management Studies.
Professor J. Raja Award, the highest CGPA in all accounting and finance subjects in first year management studies. This goes to Vaibhav Agrawal.
The late S. Doraiswamy Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to the 3rd semester in MTech Industrial Safety Engineering goes to Jeffrey Ambrose D.
Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose Endowment Award for the Best Outgoing in BTech Metallurgical and Materials Engineering goes to Vaikundaraman T.S. He also receives Best Outgoing Student of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, MS Chennai Metco Private Limited.
The metallographic contest winner, MS Chennai Metco Private Limited, goes to Pankaj Kumar.
Professor K.S. Pandey Memorial Outstanding Student Award goes to Divyansh Joshi from Metallurgical and Materials Engineering.
Professor K.S. Pandey Memorial Academic Achievement Award for the academically best student based on CGPA at the end of 5 semesters of BTech Metallurgical and Materials Engineering program goes to Rashmi B.N.
Shri M.S. Balakumaran Award for the Best Outgoing Student of MTech Non-Destructive Testing goes to Kashi Reddy Ganesh Reddy.
The Karthik S. Memorial Award for the first rank holder up to 7th semester in BTech Production Engineering goes to Chitransh Jain. He will also be receiving the Anjali Surendran Endowment Award for the best outgoing undergraduate student from Production Engineering. Along with B.M. Madesh.
Dr. Sargurdos Memorial Award for the Best Performance in Mathematics in First Year BTech goes to Pavitra A. from Production Engineering.
The S.J. Chainlu Medal of Excellence for the first rank holder in first year. For Chemical Engineering, it goes to Gugan Mettupalayam Sridhar. For Civil Engineering, it goes to Niranjan S. Followed by the Computer Science Engineering Department, Shrikar Narla. Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Karthikeyan P. Electronics and Communication Engineering, Badri Narayan N. Instrumentation and Control Engineering, Nivita Shri S. Mechanical Engineering, Shivangi Das. Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Aryan Devesh. And Production Engineering, Kaushal Pradyumna Prashant.
We would now like to present the Best NCC Cadet Award to Hemant Kannan AS from Production Engineering Department. Thank you. We will now be proceeding towards the Alumni Awards. Alumni Awards presented to the toppers of the UG and PG programs on Institute Day symbolize the strong bond between the Institute and its graduates. These awards, sponsored by the Alumni Association RECAL, recognize the academic excellence and hard work of students who have secured top ranks in their respective programs. By honoring meritorious students, alumni not only give back to their alma mater, but also inspire future generations to excel in their academic pursuits.
The awards, often accompanied by certificates, medals, or financial incentives, serve as a motivation for students to push their boundaries and achieve greater heights. This initiative strengthens alumni engagement with the Institute, fostering a culture of mentorship, encouragement, and lifelong association.
We now invite upon the stage the Dean of Institute Development and the Office Bearer of RECAL, Dr. Jerome, to join the award ceremony.
From the Architecture Department, we have Ovia S. Followed by the Chemical Engineering Department, Pritika Roy. Anjit Kumar from the Civil Engineering Department. Rahul Sriram from the Computer Science and Engineering Department. Sundaram SV from the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. Jayashri M. from the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Aryan Agarwal from the Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department, followed by Naman Govil from the Mechanical Engineering Department. Vaikundaraman T.S. from the Metallurgical and Materials Engineering Department. Followed by Chitransh Jain from the Production Engineering Department.
The Alumni Awards for MArch, MTech, MSc, MBA, MCA, and MA. From the Architecture Department, we have Shri Sandhya S. From the Chemical Engineering Department, we have Febin Matthew for Chemical Engineering and Shashi Ranjan for Process Control and Instrumentation. From the Department of Energy and Environment, we have Aarti A. From the Department of Civil Engineering, we have Jayakodi Mudiyan Selange Roshni Shashikala Jayakodi for Transportation Engineering and Management, Anand Sudhakar from Structural Engineering, Hridya P for Environmental Engineering, T.S. Sujit Nair for Construction Technology and Management, and Ashru Mochan Parhi from Geotechnical Engineering. From the Computer Science and Engineering Department, we have Aishwarya Vijay Kumar. From the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, we have Akhilesh Chandrakant Payasakar for Power Systems and Praveen Kumar KS from Power Electronics. From the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, we have Mamila Shri Harshita for Communication Systems and Sandhya R for VLSI Systems.
Don't say eyes then. Don't say eyes. Good mechanical.
Okay. From the Mechanical Engineering Department, we have Jeffrey Ambrose D for Industrial Safety and Engineering and Abhishek Ojha for Thermal Power Engineering. From the Metallurgy and Materials Engineering Department, we have Joel Xavier from Welding Engineering and Sonu Yadav from Material Science and Engineering and Kalapu Kalyan Sai Charan from Industrial Metallurgy. From the Production Engineering Department, we have Vigneshwar S. from Manufacturing Technology and Totam Chetty Ranjit from Industrial Engineering and Management. From the Physics Department, we have Kasi Reddy Ganesh Reddy for Non-Destructive Testing, MTech, and Anirban Malik from Physics, MSc. From the Chemistry Department, we have Ishika Singhal from Chemistry MSc. From Mathematics MSc, we have Garvita. From the Department of Management Studies, we have Deepa Lakshmi M for Master of Business Administration. From the Department of Computer Applications, we have Gauri Toshniwal for Data Analytics MTech, Chirag Agarwal for Master of Computer Applications, and Abhishek Maurya for Computer Science MSc. Now, from the Humanities and Social Sciences Department, we have Anne Joseph for English.
For the Anand Chidambaram Memorial Award, we have Sanjay Nitin AP from the Chemical Engineering Department.
All six. Read the next one. No, they're all standing on stage. Keep reading.
For the Outstanding Sportsman Award, we have Anubhav Datta from Chemical Engineering.
Read all of them. Read all of them. They're giving all medals to them.
For the Outstanding Sportswoman Award, we have Pakalya SK from the Architecture Department and Pativada Sandhya from the Production Engineering Department.
Prakalya SK from Architecture and Pativada Sandhya from Production Engineering.
For the Best Batsman of the Year, we have Sivasai KM from the Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. For the Best Bowler of the Year, we have Banotu Vamshi from the Chemical Engineering Department. For the RECT 78 Alumni Medal for the Best Outgoing Girl Student, we have Vibha Kaushik from the Production Engineering Department. An award of extreme prestige, the overall Outstanding Student of the Year goes to Anjit Kumar from Civil Engineering.
Moving on to the Budding Researcher Award. We are delighted to present the Budding Researcher Award, recognizing young researchers who have demonstrated exceptional promise through their contributions in publications, patents, research, and travel grants, awards, short-term courses attended, and significant research achievements.
This award celebrates emerging talent who have shown dedication, innovation, and a commitment to advancing knowledge in their respective fields. Congratulations to the awardees for their outstanding research endeavors, and we look forward to their continued success in shaping the future of academia and innovation. M. Sivakumar from Production Engineering,
B. Vinod Kumar from Electrical and Electronics Engineering,
J. Beola Isabel from Energy and Environment Engineering,
Abhijna Krishna R. from Chemistry,
Ajin I. from Physics Department,
Vigneshwaran G. from Chemical Engineering,
Rona Kiran Kumar Reddy from the Mechanical Engineering Department,
Reema Das from the Civil Engineering Department,
Magesh K. from the Chemistry Department,
Ganduri Manoranjan from Computer Applications Department,
S.D. Sairam from the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department,
Prerna Tolani from Humanities and Social Sciences,
Durga Devi S. from the Chemical Engineering Department.
Moving on to the Best Performer Award faculty. We're honored to announce the recipient of the Best Performing Faculty Award, recognizing outstanding contributions across multiple domains, including sponsored projects, consultancy activities, patents, research publications, research citations, academic feedback, administrative responsibilities, and other significant contributions.
This award celebrates faculty members who have demonstrated excellence in both academic and research pursuits while contributing significantly to institutional growth and development. Congratulations to the awardee for their remarkable dedication and commitment to excellence in education, research, and leadership. We now invite the Dean, Faculty Welfare, to join the award ceremony to felicitate the faculty achievers.
Dr. K. Muthukumaran, Professor in Civil Engineering Department.
Dr. R. Anand, Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department.
Dr. Jagannathan VM, Assistant Professor in Energy and Environment Department.
Dr. R. Senthil Kumar, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department.
Dr. V.K. Karthika, Assistant Professor in the HSS Department.
Dr. Shrijit Mohan, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department.
Dr. R. Prakash, Assistant Professor of the Mechanical Engineering Department.
Mani Saminathan S., Assistant Professor from the Civil Engineering Department.
Moving on to Best Performing Award for Non-Teaching Staff. We're proud to announce the recipient of the Professor Manisundaram Award for Best Performer Non-Teaching Staff, recognizing exceptional dedication, efficiency, and contributions to institutional excellence.
This year, the award is presented to Mr. Shanmugam, Technical Assistant from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, for his outstanding performance and unwavering commitment to the department. His dedication and hard work have made a significant impact, and we congratulate him on this well-deserved honor. You'll call it now. So I'll say we're moving on to a much awaited award, the best department award. I'll say that, then you call them. Wait. Moving on to a much awaited award. It is now time for the Best Department Award.
I would like to invite all of the deans to join the felicitation of the Best Department Award. We're pleased to announce the recipient of the Best Department Award based on overall performance across key parameters, including teaching, learning and research and professional practice, graduation outcome, and outreach and inclusivity. For the engineering discipline, the Department of Civil Engineering has been recognized for its excellence. I would like to invite the HODs and the faculty members of Civil Department on stage for a photograph.
Sir, you can go that side. In the non-engineering discipline, the Department of Physics has been awarded the Best Department for the academic year 2024-2025. Additionally, the Department of Chemistry has been acknowledged for its consistent top performance in consecutive years. Congratulations to the winning departments for their outstanding contributions and dedication to academic and researching excellence.
Now we welcome on stage the dedicated NIRF task force for their relentless efforts in data submission, strategic planning, and ranking achievements. Their precision in the ministry MOU submissions and target-based work has been instrumental in our success. Their commitment and hard work have propelled our institution forward. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
We now request the dignitaries to be seated. The ceremony will proceed with a short video presentation.
We would now move towards the felicitation of members involved in fests and technical, cultural, and social clubs for their dedication and contributions to the vibrant campus life. These students play a crucial role in organizing events, fostering creativity, and promoting extracurricular engagement alongside academics. The Institute recognizes their efforts in leading successful technical symposiums, cultural festivals, social initiatives, and innovation-driven activities that enhance the Institute's reputation. Appreciation certificates are presented to members and teams for their leadership, innovation, and impact. This recognition not only appreciates their hard work, but also encourages more students to actively participate in extracurricular activities, shaping a holistic and dynamic learning environment.
We would now like to invite Dr. Govindan, Chief Guest Sir, Dr. G. Aghila, Director Ma'am, Dr. S.T. Ramesh, Dean Academic Sir, and Dr. R. Karvimbu, Dean Students Welfare Sir, to honor our students' achievements in various domains.
We would now like to invite upon stage the core committee members of Festember, the annual cultural fest of NIT Trichy, Pragyan, the annual technical fest of NIT Trichy, NIT Fest, the annual interdepartmental cultural fest, Sports Feed, the annual interdepartmental sports fest, and AVIG, the inter-hostel fest for first years, to receive the token of appreciation. We request the members to stay back for a picture. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think they should wait. You can, Karthik, you could have come when I got the question.
What happened?
Could have come in front of the podium as well.
Okay. I think it's fine. Yeah. Crazy one, NIT-TDC or not, somewhere. Mayank, I wanted a picture of us. Niche se.
Over the mic. That's very sensitive. Yeah, we can start.
We would now like to call upon on stage Team 180DC for their continued excellence in the field of consulting, Team Sigma for their contribution in cultivating business knowledge in campus, Team ProfNet for their contribution to the field of quant and trading, Team PSI Racing for their sustained excellence in the field of motorsports, and Team eCell for their continued support to the budding startups of NIT Trichy. We would request the dignitaries to felicitate the students.
We would now like to call upon stage Team Ever for their efforts in promoting environmental sustainability, Team RMI for their contributions to the field of robotics and intelligent systems, Designers Consortium for fostering innovation and creativity in design, and Spider R&D for their excellence in research and development in software and hardware technologies.
We would now like to call upon stage 3D Aeromodeling for their excellence in aerodynamics and aircraft design, Team Nakshatra for their contributions to astronomy and space sciences, Graphic for their impact in the field of digital art and design, and Delta for their dedication to open source development, app and web development. In the middle, probably a bit skewed, but yeah.
We would now like to call upon stage Music Group for their contributions to the musical culture of NIT, Amrita Varshini for their efforts in preserving and promoting classical music, Lakshya for their dedication to fostering leadership and personality development, and Tamil Mandaram for their role in celebrating and preserving Tamil language and literature.
The initiatives in care? The initiatives in care? Speaking and literature.
It's English literature.
Speak. We would now like to call upon stage Speak McKay for their efforts in preserving India's cultural heritage, Balsabay Picasso for their contributions to creative storytelling through art and literature, TMI for their initiatives in speaking and English literature, and the Thespian Society for their excellence in theatre and performing arts.
We would now like to call upon stage the Fine Arts Club for their dedication to artistic expression and visual creativity, Dance Troupe for their excellence in dance performances and choreography, TEDx NIT Trichy for their efforts in bringing thought-provoking ideas to the campus, and IAM for their contributions to Hindi literature and cultural events.
ये वाला ना? Fine.
Writing in Telugu.
Okay. Creative writing and Telugu literature. We would now like to call upon on stage Tim Akshara for their efforts in literature and creative writing in Telugu, Film Society for their role in promoting cinema and film appreciation, and Pixelberg for their excellence in photography and visual storytelling. You can read, no? Yeah, Akara.
We would now like to call upon stage Akara for their role in promoting agricultural initiatives, and Ignite for their contributions to teaching and social welfare, Leap for their environmental awareness and protection, Omega Science and Spirituality for their initiatives in scientific and philosophical discussions, and Pupil for Pupil Committee for their dedication to peer mentoring and student support.
No, it would look bad if you We would now like to call upon on stage Team Apeksha for their contributions to social service and community development, Team Prakruti for their commitment to environment conservation, and Enrich and Surge for their initiatives in skill development and improvement. The felicitation of members of the Campus Interview Committee, UG and PG on Institute Day, acknowledges their invaluable contributions in facilitating successful campus placements and industry interactions. These student representatives work closely with the training and placement cell, coordinating with recruiters, assisting peers in placement preparations, and ensuring smooth execution of recruitment drives. Do you think we should? Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Wait, is it PG and this is only UG or this is UG and PG?
Yeah. Just say we would now like to call upon the PG section. All right. We would now like to call upon the PG SIC representatives for their relentless efforts in guiding students through their placement journey. What did you say? Task force signed up. Yeah, it's there. We would now like to call upon on stage the faculty advisors and club heads of the task force, signed and sports council for their continued efforts in shaping the extracurricular and technical culture of NIT Trichy. Okay. All right. I'll make the announcement again. Do you want to do it?
You can announce.
We would now like to call upon on stage the faculty advisors and club heads of the task force, signed and sports council for their continued efforts in shaping the extracurricular and technical culture of NIT Trichy.
We would now like to call upon the Student Council for the outstanding leadership, commitment, and service to the student community. Their passion will continue to inspire and uplift our college community.
What? Yep, yep. एक minute. No.
Technical Council. We would now like to invite the Technical Council, Social Council, and Cultural Council members to the stage. We have to ask them to take their seats. They're going. You can go. Just wait. Yeah, start.
We would now like to call upon on stage Ms. Student Vice President, Ms. Sri Harshita, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon to all and all present here. It is my privilege and honor to propose the vote of thanks as the Vice President of Students' Council 2024-25 on this auspicious occasion of Institute Day 2025. First and foremost, on behalf of National Institution of Technology, Tiruchirappalli, I express our deepest gratitude to Prof. Govindan Rangarajan Sir, Director, Indian Institution of Science, Bangalore, for gracing this event as our chief guest. Sir, your presence and inspiring address have been truly enriching for all of us. I sincerely thank our esteemed director, Dr. G. Aguila, for her continuous support, leadership, and relentless efforts in making NIT Trichy an institute of excellence. We are immensely grateful to the chairperson and member of Board of Governors for their vision and unwavering support in the growth and development of our institute. A special thanks to our registrar, Dr. Senthil Kumar Sir, for his contribution in ensuring the smooth administrative functioning of our institution. I would like to also acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our deans who play a crucial role in different domains of the institute. Dr. R. Karvimbu Sir, Dean Students Welfare, Dr. S.T. Ramesh Sir, Dean Academic, Dr. G. Uma Ma'am, Dean Institute Development and Alumni Relations, Dr. N. Kumareshan Sir, Dean Faculty Welfare, Dr. K. Bhaskar Sir, Dean Planning and Development, Dr. V. Shankar Narayan Sir, Dean Research and Consultancy. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to all the associate deans of all the dean office and our SAS officers for their immense support to the student community. A special mention to Dr. S. Murthy Sir, Chief of Works, for his efforts in infrastructure, development and maintenance. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Chief Warden, Dr. K. Thirumaran Sir, and the Member Secretary, Convener of Hostels, Dr. S.S. Karthikeyan Sir, and the Hostel Administration Committee for ensuring the welfare and smooth operation of all of our hostels. Our sincere gratitude to the Training and Placement Cell for their invaluable contributions in shaping the student's career, Dr. A.K. Bhattavatsalam Sir and his team. A heartfelt thanks to all of the head of the departments, faculty members, and the non-teaching staff for their dedication, unwavering commitment to the academic, personal growth of the students. A big thank you to the HOD of CSG, Computer Support Group, and their team for their continuous technical support, ensuring seamless digital operation across the campus. A sincere thanks to the Security Office for their continuous efforts in maintaining a safe, secure campus environment. Their round-the-clock dedication ensures the smooth functioning of our institute. A sincere appreciation to our librarian and the entire library team for their dedication in maintaining and enhancing our knowledge, resources, ensuring that students and the faculty have the access to valuable academic materials. A special thanks to the Recall and whole Alumni Association group for their continuous support to the student community of NIT Trichy. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to my fellow student council members Akshat Kedia, Lakshmikant Pola, Asta Agarwal, Charan N, Jeevana Suresh Babu, Manish Chowdhury, Bisweshwar Das, who have worked immensely to enhance the student experience at NIT Trichy. Thank you, everyone. And I also extend my appreciation to the technical, social, cultural and sports council members Sanjana, Samath, Vishnu Charan, Bhumika, Hari Krishna, Srivatsan, Rohit, Srinath, Lakshmi, Devakumaran, Saket, Gautam and Sandhya, who have been instrumental in various initiatives. A big round of appreciation to all the clubs, fest teams and their faculty advisors for their outstanding contribution in making our campus vibrant and engaging. I take this moment to congratulate all the award winners of Institute Day 2025. Your hard work and achievement inspires us all, and we look forward to see you excel. A sincere appreciation to the technical team, media team, volunteers, and the event coordinators for ensuring the seamless execution of today's event. Lastly, I extend my gratitude to the entire student community for their enthusiasm and active participation in making this event a grand success. With that, I once again thank each and everyone for being here, making this event so special. Let us continue surviving the excellence and upholding the legacy of NIT Trichy. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Harshita. That was really thoughtful. Can we once again expect a big round of applause for our institution and the student members and faculties and everyone involved here? With gratitude, we bring this felicitation ceremony to its conclusion and request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Sir, academic office, can you please join together for a photograph, please?